So what has been discussed so far is for 2016, the Philippine Startup Challenge will now be opening its doors to Internet of Things innovation. So for the past 2 years, we've been inviting schools to do software technology, and now we're moving towards hardware and connectivity products and innovations. So the Philippine Startup Challenge really does go through a lot of effort in moving this to a national level. So from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, we do all the boot camps, do all the regional mentoring as part of the competition. So this has been mentioned earlier. So we do a Lean Startup 101 Bootcamp series. That's a one-day method of efficiently doing a startup or a tech business. But now, for this year, since we have an IoT track, we'll be adding one more day to cover Internet of Things basics and concepts. That will be handled by mentors from Intel and from the industry. So one of the requirements for the competition is that the mentor, the team mentor for the teams, must have attended one of the Lean Startup Bootcamps from 2014 and 2015, and now we'll have a few legs for 2016. So for the Internet of Things entries, we will also require them, their mentor, to do the Lean Startup methodology to cover the business side of their entry. And then so it's noted there, mentors who have attended the previous year's boot camps will still be eligible to join. Okay. So for this year, we have 4 legs for the Lean Startup 101 Bootcamp and IoT Bootcamp back-to-back. That's Bacolod for the Visayas region. We have one in Manila. Luzon is in Baguio, and then Mindanao is in General Santos City. So this will be from May to June. And then, what does a team compose? What is the composition of a team for the Philippine Startup Challenge? It's 4 people, 3 student participants, and 1 faculty advisor. So, okay, so that's 4 people in a team. Student participants must be enrolled anytime between the 2016 and 2017 academic year. They shouldn't be involved in any way or affiliated with the organizers, so family and like brothers and sisters and kids from the organizers, and all partners are not eligible to join. So each school can submit multiple entries provided that they all meet the criteria and they submit what is required of them. Schools can have multiple entries, but students can only join one team. So no one student can join multiple teams. Okay. So submission requirements, there is an application form to be filled up. There is a video pitch that will be sent online through a portal, which will cover who the team members are, what are the general components of your idea. So that's what's your product, who are your customers, and the business side of things. And then the minimum viable product or their direction for the prototype. And then a business model canvas and validation board. So these are the tools that are discussed through the bootcamp series. So both tracks will be required to submit these requirements. And then these are the 4 areas where we look at the entries. So need and feasibility, what customer pain are you trying to address? Concept and innovation, how unique your product or service is, and then, or how do you move up from an existing solution. Execution is what is the ability of your team to convert your idea into a real product. And then synergy is how do you use that in the real world setting. So how does it incorporate into an industry or into a real life problem. So okay. After we get all the entries online, we will pick, for both entries, we will pick 20 entries. So 20 entries for the software track and then 20 entries for the Internet of Things track. For the IoT track, the 20 teams will receive development boards from Intel Philippines. So as discussed by Sir Callum, Intel Philippines will be providing them with development boards that they can use throughout the competition. So regional mentoring will be done by mentors from PSIA and from the industry. So we visit key areas where the top 20 teams are located. We don't control the top 20 as to regions. So wherever the top 20 teams may be, where the scores will lead, that's where we visit for the mentoring. So another thing for the 2016 challenges, we want to expose them to local community founders, actual startups in the locality, and also industry experts, especially for the IoT track, where they want the product to be developed. So if there is products from the electricity sector, products from water, we want to expose them to available people in our network to help them actually push their products to becoming a reality. So, and then the national finals will be conducted for the top 10 teams from both tracks. So the top 20 teams will be flown into one common venue and will be asked to pitch and to present their minimum viable product or their final prototype. And then the top teams for the software track, the top 10 teams are already considered for the Launchpad program of the Spring.ph of PSIA. And then they will also have opportunities for internship, incubation, and immersion from the Philippine Startup Challenge partners. So, important notes, this is just a side note, and we stress this for involvement of the academe, the professors. We appreciate the partnership with the college professors, but we do note that their involvement is for guidance and for mentoring, and they should limit the level of support to guidance and mentoring, and should not contribute in any way to that may be considered as original authorship. So each team entry must only include materials owned by the team or have permission from copyright or trademark use. And then, PSC organizers reserve the right to disqualify or reject any entry with the discretion of the panel of judges. Okay, so there is a Facebook page for the Philippine Startup Challenge who will be blasting the pre-registration links for the Lean Startup Bootcamp legs for both the software track and the IoT track. And then contacts for all the co-organizers. So TOST, ICTO, I'm Carla Legaspi again. And then for PSIA, there's Ms. Shay Taronas. And then for Intel Philippines, there's Charles T. There. So contacts are here. We will also blast the content of this PowerPoint slides in the Facebook page.